As we congratulate Barbara and Peter on this very happy day, I am reminded of a time in the early 80s during one of our several trips we took together to Cancun. One day we decided to take a boat trip to Isla Mujeres, Island of the Women. At that time, Barb was enormously pregnant with Peter William, and as she waddled along the path to the boat, bitching and complaining the whole way, we came across a few locals who were amused by her struggles and by her obvious big belly. Roaring with laughter, those locals shout out in Spanish, "Pero cuando se va a creer bebé este bebé?" Translation, "But when is this baby going to drop?" Needless to say, Barbara was not amused. Perhaps what made Barb even angrier was that Peter forgot and left the boat tickets back at the room, a distance of 1 mile from the boat. After a few choice words, Barb ordered Peter to go back to the room, since the boat was leaving in 20 minutes. In 90-degree heat, Pete ran back to the room, got the tickets, and ran back to the boat, not a minute to spare. Of course, he was drenched in sweat, and he looked like he was about to have a heart attack. I don't think he will ever run that far since.
Okay, where do I start with Peter? I remember the day he was born, March 29th, 1953, when I became an uncle for the second time. I was 9 years old. I first became an uncle when Sister Linda was born in 1949, when I was 5 years old. Shortly after Peter was born, I gave him the nickname Round because of his perfectly shaped head. Or maybe it was a few years later when Tessie gave him his first bowl haircut. Fast forward to 1958, when I rode Peter on my bike and he got his foot caught in the spokes. Uh-oh. Or 2 years later, when Charlie Patton slammed the car door on Peter's hand on the way to the beach. What is it with Peter's hands and feet? And of course, when we got home, Peter's father, Big Pete, was livid, with Charlie Patton being the object of his infamous, "Where is the bastard?" While I was in the Army, Pete was in high school. And it's at HHS where he met the love of his life, Barbara. From 93 Adelphi to the attic apartment at 117 Webster, to homes next to St. Gregory's School and Harrison Avenue School, and finally to 183 Union Avenue. 3 beautiful kids, Jesse, Peter William, and Katie Rose. Lots and lots of parties. Barb, where did you learn how to cook all that food? We congratulate you both on your 40th milestone. Love you. Wheezing down.